You're listening to the Extra Magic Hour, brought to you by Walt's Apartment Productions. Join the team in the studio as they bring you the spirit of Disney, Universal, and theme parks beyond through park news, history, and tips and tricks to make your next theme park vacation even more magical. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Extra Magic Hour. I'm one of your hosts, Sam, and today we are going to be talking about Universal FanFest nights, some docuseries information for Universal, and even some things that are reopening at Disney. And Courtney has some fun cruise line news that we're going to add to. So stay tuned, stick in, hang in there with us, and we'll get to all those fun conversations tonight. So before we get started, we want to thank our sponsor, Sunken City Design, Getaway Today, and We're in the Park, and give a big shout out to our Lamplighters, our Patreons, who are keeping the conversation going on our absolutely free Discord. If you haven't joined yet, why not? What are you waiting for? We're over there waiting for you to talk to you. So we'd love to have you. Before we dive into our topics, let's say hi to everyone else in the studio tonight. Courtney.
Hello.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk everything theme parks.
Yeah.
Go.
And Joey. Joey is making a sacrifice right now for us because he is recording when he'd much rather be watching football.
Hello, everybody. Oh, the Niners are playing. They're beat up, but they're actually winning.
It.
So it's we're winning with our JV team. So.
He feels good right now.
I don't know. Rams are about to score.
Oh. My dad's watching the game too. That's how I know. My dad's the Rams fan, and then he's the Niners fan. So. Yeah.
Maybe
they already did their trash talking earlier.
I would say maybe we should invite your dad in, and they could just both watch the game together, and that could be entertainment for tonight.
Yeah. But here to talk parts and
we're ready for it. So last time we recorded, we said, hey, they told us FanFest nights are coming back, but
that was about it.
We didn't have any details. We've got some details now. Scooby-Doo, where are you? Have they done Scooby-Doo before?
No.
That's awesome.
Because this is like the first, I mean, they've had Scooby-Doo in the parks. Well, Joey, you were going to take this one, right?
Oh, no.
No?
No, it's okay.
It was me?
Okay. No, it was me. I was just asking if they've done Scooby-Doo before.
No, they haven't done Scooby-Doo before. They've had the characters in the parks all the time. Like they have the full gang there.
And the Mystery Machine.
This is only the second year for FanFest. So they were looking for something new, and it was one of them, was Scooby-Doo and the Universal Monsters.
I mean, I think that's fantastic. Especially because you can do so much with the Mystery Machine and just the whole clues and solving the mystery. I think that would make a really fun FanFest night. I probably would love it.
They didn't give us too much information, I don't think.
But they didn't. They said select nights April 23rd through May 16th. So which is spring 2026. Pre-sale tickets are available on the Universal website. So
this is only the first announcement too, so there's going to be a lot more. Not a lot more, but
this is Universal Studios Hollywood, by the way.
Correct. Because like last time they had like 5 different fandoms going on at the same time, so I would at least look out for 4 others, maybe a 5th one. I'm thinking that this one's going to be on the back lot, maybe in Little Europe, where the Universal Monsters started. So. That's what I want it to be. Otherwise, I could see them doing like a makeshift, like haunted maze, or like one of the houses that they did, like for Dungeons and Dragons and Star Trek, like last year, Joey.
Where you have to find clues and stuff.
I mean, that would be cool too if you solved a mystery with them, but that would be more like a role playing thing, like Back to the Future, on the back lot. Like I would like them to solve a mystery on the back lot with the Universal Monsters.
I would like that too.
Do you think, Courtney, that this is going to replace one of the former ones, or do you think, or if this were to replace a former one, which one would you want it to replace?
Well, here's the thing. If it's on the back lot, it may replace Back to the Future because that's a lot going on the back lot, and the sets are kind of close to each other in distance. But I could see them keeping Back to the Future because it was such a big hit last year,
And
and
it seemed
it
like they
wasn't.
were kind of teasing it when they made the announcement. It seemed like they were kind of teasing Back to the Future.
Yeah, but and that like last year was the first year and nobody knew how it was going to do, so they might want to do it a second year so that people who do come for the first time can experience it.
Mhm.
But I mean, for me, since we did go last year, I wouldn't mind them replacing it with this on the back lot. But also, they could maybe have both of them on the back lot. But like I said, that's a lot of things happening on the back lot because we weren't allowed to go
Yeah.
else.
I think
I
that
think they. Oh,
Universal
good.
Studios Hollywood needs to partner with Where in the Park and have them design an activity
Right.
for FanFest
For sure.
to look for some clues in
I
the park.
I think they would be dumb to replace Back to the Future because that was just so cool and interactive.
Yeah.
I think they should replace Star Trek, and that's not no anti Star Trek Star Wars
And
fan
it
thing.
could be.
It was cool, but it was boring at the same time.
Yeah. No,
The
I get
D&D
that.
was awesome.
Yeah, and
keep
like
that.
that, like I said, I could see it being one of the walkthrough houses that like we got last year. So I could see it being where like Star Trek was, because that was a bigger, longer trek than like building it from scratch in a soundstage, where Dungeons and Dragons were. But until they announce other fandoms, I'm not quite sure where it's going to be. That's just
So,
my own like fandom is like I want to see the Universal monsters like Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein in Little Europe back there.
so as somebody who's never been to FanFest, are all of these happening at the exact same time? Like
Yes.
they're not different nights. Like your Scooby-Doo and
No.
Monsters are the same night as all of the other fandoms are happening.
Correct. It's all in different areas of the park. Like I said, they built a walkthrough house like they do for horror nights. It's basically horror nights, but it's sci-fi fandom or other fandoms. Like it's going to be Pokemon. It's going to be
So
Super Nintendo World. So they're all in different areas of the park.
So it's like Geeky Poindexter moments. Got it. Love it.
Absolutely.
I'm here for it. We're not gonna.
And the price is the same.
Yeah. I know they didn't up the price.
Wow, Disney
Yeah.
could learn
So
a thing or two.
Exactly. It is the best bang for your buck compared to Disneyland After Dark, in my opinion.
Yeah. The only thing they upped, they changed because that what they announced right now is that there is a single night price and then there is an all access pass basically where you can go like for horror nights they call it the fear pass. So like you can go as many times as you want with this pass. Whereas last time they had like a half a day pass, they had a 2-day pass, they had a like a 1-day pass, they had a pass holder discount, like they had too many things. So I think they learned to consolidate it, but I'm not sure if they're going to announce anything else.
Well, when they do announce it, we will be bringing it to you here from Extra Magic Hour. We're going to stick with Universal and horror for a moment. Do we want to watch this little video?
Sure.
Krampus and Kin, but this is in Vegas at Horror Unleashed. Courtney, do you want to tell us about Krampus and Kin?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the kin is, but I know Krampus is a very
Does Krampus have children?
he might. I never
Did
I mean
Krampus
I mean, that's what
steal
Kin means,
children?
family.
I never heard of the Krampus having family, but
What if
Krampus-
Krampus stole other people's children?
but it looks like I mean, it's a way to keep it going for the holidays, and Krampus is always around Christmas. He's the German one that comes and steals the kids if they're naughty, right? I'm not sure how that goes, but my friend Ashley loves Krampus. She has a Krampus head that she puts
It's like
out.
a Brothers Grimm type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Der Struwwelpeter, which is the Germans are pretty graphic. Like
They are.
Der Struwwelpeter is who they threaten their kids with. If they're thumb
Ah.
suckers, he will come cut your thumb
Oh.
off.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, he's
That's
kind of like
cool.
Edward Scissorhands.
Cool. Cool.
So Krampus and Kin coming to Horror Unleashed Las Vegas. I just had a conversation with Haley at dinner because she's like, Mom, can we go to a haunted house, like a really scary one? And I was like, well, shit. I said, they are opening like a Horror Unleashed in Chicago. So like maybe we can go to that when it opens. She goes, I don't want to wait that long. It's going to take them time to build that.
Oh, she's a smart cookie.
Okay, I guess I'm finding a haunted house and I'm going to have to take a change of pants with me.
This is another, 10 points Universal. I mean, the way that they could interchange this Unleashed thing. And so many people, even though it's gone down recently, but go to Vegas during the holidays. I mean, we went for New Year's and I'm sure it would last through New Year's. So, I mean, again, brilliant,
We've talked about it before, how like tourism is kind of dying in Vegas. And
it's dying everywhere right now.
Yeah, it really is. But this gives you that revisitability so that like people who live off the strip nearby in Henderson or whatever will make their way to the strip. They're not going to be like, oh, I've done everything there is to do. I don't give a shit. Like I just live here. Yeah. There's new things to do. It's something that gives that rewritability. People are going to want to keep coming back because you can change it up so easily. And honestly, as a culture, we love horror fandom because we're toxic. But
and it goes with the interchangeability too. Ryan went to the Hollywood one, and his favorite one was, I forget the name of it, but the one that was about the wrestler and his like whole family.
Yeah, the white.
And so so that was his favorite one. And with WWE 2 years in a row going to Vegas for WrestleMania, they could bring that one to there too.
They probably will, because the first four houses are souped up houses that they've had in Hollywood or Orlando the last couple of years. So they probably will bring some of their old houses to Las Vegas, just in case like nobody could go to Hollywood or Orlando, or if it was too expensive, maybe it'll be cheaper to go to Vegas. I could see them putting in the White Six there. I'm not sure if they're just changing one of the houses, because in that area there's 4 different houses in that complex. So I don't know if Krampus is only taking up one of the houses, or if Krampus and Kin means they're changing out all 4 houses or not, but because it wasn't specified yet. So we don't have too much more information about that. But I could definitely see them using, like, because they already know how to build those houses and they could expand on them, because like even with I think it's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house, like they said that like you could take more time in the Vegas one than you could when it was at Hollywood, because it's not as many people going through. And so like the Texas Chainsaw
opposite of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be in there as little
possible. I know, but like they're actually playing out the scenes instead of like just quick little flashes of it. Hollywood.
Another thing is, like, we were just talking about different fandoms. Honestly, you can take any fandom and make it dark and twisted and sinister.
Absolutely. There's a dark and twisted version of anything. I mean,
you can throw Winnie the Pooh in a haunted house and scare the shit out of some people. So
absolutely.
Well, there's even that twisted Alice in Wonderland that was out in the late 90s, early 2000s, like comic series.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I thought you were talking about Johnny Depp, because I mean, that one does scare me just a little bit, but
it's Tim Burton.
That part.
Down with the bloody big head. Sorry.
So, Universal was supposed to be releasing a series of a docuseries, and it was going to be over how they built Epic Universe, all of the insides of Epic Universe. So they were going to do it on September 29th. They are pushing it to November 17th. So it'll be available next month on Peacock. Don't really know why it's been pushed back, but as anything goes, as far as filming, it takes time. That's really
Yeah,
all we
but
had on that.
usually they have all those
It was
things
going to come out the
filmed
29th.
already.
No, we've got it coming out. Yeah. I don't know why. What do you think?
I don't know.
Do
I
you think
just
the
find
death
that
has something to do
weird.
with it?
It could be.
Do you think that their legal department is like tied up and now it's like,
I mean, let's just say, and I know we didn't have this written down, but like there was another person who came forward with a legal suit against the Stardust Racers, saying that the
Mhm.
restraint wasn't tight enough on them, and that's why. And they had the same bruises, but they didn't like, knock out like the other guy did. I don't know. They settled with that person. They haven't really settled with the one that actually died. But also Universal came out and said there was nothing wrong. It was functioning properly.
yeah, the commission
So I
came
don't
in
know.
and evaluated the ride and everything was in working order.
Yeah. So I don't know exactly what's happening or why there's now was multiple lawsuits all of a sudden. But once somebody does it, they all come out of the woodwork and try and get something. But
Exactly. I'm not buying it.
but to have the same like accusations and saying that it wasn't
I mean,
tight
obviously
enough,
they had to have some physical proof.
right? Like bruises or something like that. Which the
Like,
guy
they probably
did.
Yeah, I mean, as myself,
Yeah.
I am not going to sue a theme park if I end up with bruises. I'm just gonna be like, well, shit, that was rough, and then I'm gonna take pictures and show my friends. Like,
Right, yeah.
oh, look what just happened to me. But
You know what?
if
I'm
you
going to
hear
announce
that
it here
somebody,
tonight. I'm suing Disney because the ricketiness of the Matterhorn is always gets my back. And it's probably why my shoulders are hurting now. I haven't ridden it in 2 years, but my shoulders hurt. And yeah.
it's residual damage from the last time he did ride it 2 years ago.
Exactly.
Prolonged damage.
Totally. I would think it would have to do with the
JG
suit.
Wentworth.
That's why they probably bumped it.
Probably because
special.
there's no other reason, because if it was that close to premiering on Peacock, I know it's a streaming service and like they can still like tweak it, but I would assume that all the filming was done.
Yes, but what if they like end up deciding like Stardust Racers needs to like be down for a while?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, because didn't it win like an award recently?
I think so, and I think they,
Like
as last I read, like even with all the suits going on and the investigation going on, because they're still investigating it, it's open now. It's back open. So
maybe they just didn't want obviously when you're going to have a premiere about something and you put a lot of effort into a docuseries, you want it to have good publicity. Maybe they're just trying to let some of the publicity die down and get their ducks in a row so that everything can just be positive when it does come out.
For sure.
Yeah. But in the meantime, check out the We're in the Park podcast with their breakdown of
they were
Epic
just
Universe.
They did. Yep. We're in the Park covered that on their podcast. Subscribe to their YouTube channel. You can find them anywhere that you can listen to podcasts. We are going to slide right into our next segment, which is our This Week in Theme Park History. September 28th, 1994, Disney canceled Disney's America. We've talked about it before.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted it locally.
Yeah.
There were a lot of people who were like, hey, this theme park around historical events sounds amazing. Let's put it in Virginia, where actual historical events happened. And
I would have gone.
But the historians were like, no, we're preserving this land. We're not making it a tourist attraction unless it's for educational purposes. And Disney was having a bunch of issues raising the funds for it at that time.
Yeah.
And just it was so strongly opposed. Did not happen. But while I was doing research for for this segment today, I giggled because In 1964, Freedomland USA closed. I was like, oh, which was a history-themed park in
people just don't like history.
in the Bronx. So it was in the
wow.
Bronx. It closed September 13th, 1964, and most of the landmarks were sold off or repurposed.
Did any of them go to Walt Disney World for Liberty Square?
I didn't see that.
I don't know. It was just a thought.
You were like, you can't put fun and history together.
Never.
Also, this week in Disney history, not Disney.
I was going to say
history.
A lot of those attractions though were put into DCA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In different versions.
Yeah. 1846, Lake Compounce in Connecticut opened. It is currently the oldest continuously operating amusement park in North America. 1846. That was a long ass time.
That's over 100 years ago, right? Ooh.
That's a lot over.
It's a lot over.
I hope they're really maintaining whatever rides are there.
The number one attraction, how to press a newspaper.
Right.
We don't press pennies here. We press papers.
Wow.
So there were other history and theme park outlets that revisited the story of Disney's America, exploring what it could have been and how its cancellation reflects public versus corporate vision tensions as far as the theme park industry goes. So other entities have looked at building a similar park to Disney's America. Nobody's just gotten that, that footing where you can get the public and a corporation to agree on what that should look like, feel like, sound like, hell, even taste like. So,
well, and here's I think where people screwed up in not trusting Disney, because it was supposed to be a theme park. There's attractions, there was all this stuff.
There were going to be dual fighters, dual jet fighters, like a dueling coaster with fighter jets.
Yeah. And but look what
awesome.
What 10 years later, Animal Kingdom perfectly separates the amusement to the education and conservation. And I see a lot of that would have happened at the Disney's America.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, but we have to, like you said, it was like a decade later. It really wasn't that much.
No, but I mean, I can also see the hesitantness of it, because with our history comes a lot of battles, and that's a lot of killing stuff. So I don't know if we really want to reenact those. I know we have reenactors nowadays, or at least on television we have reenactors. They reenact the Battle of this, or especially from Civil War time is what they usually cover. But I don't know if they actually wanted that reenacting in a theme park just at that point. You know what I mean?
John Smith was shooting natives in Fantasmic at Hollywood Studios.
They had it all planned out, like it was going to be themed lands and everything. So the main street was going to be Crossroads USA, which was a 19th century small town setting like Main Street USA, but reflecting the Civil War era. That would be the hub for the rest of the park. Then there would be Native America, which would be a land honoring indigenous peoples, showcasing pre-colonial life and cultures. And then they were going to have a Circle Vision styled show on Native history and a canoe river ride there. There was going to be a Civil War fort for another land, so guests could enlist and participate in a reenactment with interactive elements and historically themed attractions. Then another section was going to be the Industrial Revolution land, which would have been a working 19th century factory town where guests could explore the rise of American industry.
We could have the Newsies there. We could have had the Newsies.
They had planned a dark ride there showing advancements in machinery, invention, and mass production. I think very spaceship earthy.
Do the
I like yours too.
Newsies.
Another section was Enterprise,
That was the depression.
which is flight and innovation. So that was going to be a coaster that was based on the Wright brothers' first flight.
Okay, I could see that.
Then 6 was We the People, which was going to be a land focused on the American government and the Constitution, and it was going to have an immersive theater experience.
Well, we could have
Where-
used that.
Where guests took part in drafting the nation's founding documents. Then they had State Fair Midway, which was a turn of the century carnival midway ride, classic fair games type thing.
Okay.
It would have had a wooden coaster and other like traditional fairground attractions.
Mhm.
Then they had a family farm section where guests could interact with animals, see how food was produced, and help with farm chores. Then they had Victory Fields, which is 20th century America and military history. So that's where that dueling coaster was. I believe there was also a flight simulator ride there where you could take part in World War II battles.
Oh, wow.
And there were going to be like these really large scale military exhibits. And then
there's
President
a lot
Square.
of like soaring, a lot of Incredicoaster was the dueling, but
Yep.
they turned that into a single track.
Yeah,
And then a Hall of Presidents.
because we have to.
So, I mean, it sounds like it could have been very promising. Like Joey said, they were
Mhm.
taking these immersive experiences and trying to put conservation and education into them.
I mean, I definitely would have gone for it because I'm a history buff, but
Oh,
like,
for sure.
I'm kind of sad we don't have it just because of the state we are in right now. I think it would have helped us immensely. But
I'm like, you know how beneficial that would have been for schools in that area to do like field trips
Absolutely.
there, or
Yeah.
even for like somebody to do like virtual field trips where you go through and you create a freaking YouTube video of it and you can put it online for kids who can't even visit it.
yeah,
Because you ever see these kids like when they take them to like Gettysburg and they tell them the story, but I mean, sadly, that this is interesting stuff, but sadly they're bored because there's really nothing to see.
yeah.
So like you could give them the oohs and ahs, but Disney does really well with the education,
Making you feel
of
like you were
everything.
there.
So,
Yeah, you have something
Yeah.
to experience for yourself that you can connect to it.
Mhm.
Well, our sponsor Getaway Today cannot get you to Disney's America, as we just disclosed for you, but they can help get to you to other theme park destinations. So let's hear from them now.
It's been a great show so far, but who's ready for an ad break? Did you know that the best way to keep our shows going is by supporting our sponsors? So let's get to know more about the travel experts at Getaway Today. They've been helping to make vacation dreams come true since 1990. And whether you want to visit the happiest place on earth or to travel to Orlando for a most epic adventure, they are there to help. Are you trying to find out which hotel is your best option or which theme park tickets will work best for your visit? Are you concerned that you might need a last-minute change? No worries. Their travel experts will help you out. Looking to book a cruise but don't know where to start? Hey, they can help with that too. They will find the perfect cruise for your vacation, whether it's your first time or you're a well-seasoned cruiser. When you book your cruise with one of the Getaway Today experts, you will have a dedicated agent to help you every step of the way. They take care of the details so you can have the most fun. Getaway Today offers peace of mind travel, allowing you to cancel or make changes up to 72 hours before your trip. You will always have the most up-to-date vacation information, both pre-arrival and upon welcome. Getaway Today guarantees the best prices, with no hidden fees, and every time you book through Getaway Today, they will donate a portion back to a charitable organization in your area. And so far, over $4.5 million have been donated. So go ahead and dial 1-855-GETAWAY, that's 1-855-438-2929, and be sure to tell them that Walt's Apartment sent you. Or just click the link in our show notes for more information and the best deals to start your Disney, Universal Studios, or cruise vacation planning. What I'm trying to say is, if you like to travel, check out Getaway Today. Alright, so now it's time to get back to enjoying that view from Walt's apartment. Let's get back to the show.
definitely check out Getaway today and all that they have to offer. It is absolutely free to use their services, and they can plan as much or as little of your vacation as you want them to. Like if you wanted to go see or to go have a meal at the newly refurbished Napa Rose, well, you can't, because it was
Not
supposed
right
to open fall of 2025. But now they're pushing that date back to early 2026. The revamp started in April. They're obviously not done with it yet, but they are going to be bringing us back a refreshed menu, an expanded exhibition kitchen, and enhanced patio seating with new fireplaces for alfresco dining. So
Can't
if
wait.
you've waited this long, you can wait a little bit longer. You're going to have to wait, Courtney. You're going to have
I
to wait.
know.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. April is food and wine, and that's the best time for it to reopen. So,
Yes. And I'm going to hop right into this next article because Disneyland is currently doing a casting call. This was in the OC Register. This sounds like an Inside Out show to me. You let me know what you think. I'm going to read the description and what they're looking for. A mysterious new Disneyland musical comedy starring a frazzled leader, ambitious lieutenant, playful maverick, cranky grouch, and quirky problem solver backed by a live band is coming to the Anaheim theme park. Disney Live Entertainment is hosting a casting call for actors, singers, dancers, and musicians on October 14th and 17th for a new show coming to Disneyland. That was on the Disney Auditions website. So what else could it be if it's not Inside Out? Frazzled leader, ambitious lieutenant, playful maverick, cranky grouch, quirky problem solver, and a live band.
I mean, I feel like they would have put something in there about sadness. Sadness is not in there. If it was Inside Out, to me, this sounds like.
Go good.
Well, I was gonna say I'm feeling that it's a brand new IP, or like brand new original for the parks, because like
Okay.
I miss the days when we had like Mickey's Detective Agency, which is like Mickey and his friends was in a whole original like show, just for the parks. Like I miss that aspect of the performances in the parks. Like I like it when they do like Magic Map, where like they have a whole new show and put in IPs of that. But I also like, just an original show.
I mean,
But
realistically, they could be taking some of our favorites from different IPs and putting them all together in one show.
absolutely, they could be. What were you gonna say, Joey?
Well, first, I'm just glad live entertainment's coming back. This is the one thing that
Yes.
really hasn't returned to Disneyland Resort in a while.
Yeah.
I think Rogers was the last thing that was
Yeah.
that was there. But
you know how David and Lou feel about it.
I don't care. I loved it.
But so I'm glad that's coming back because these plays they're really good at DC too. But I was really when you described it, I was really feeling Zootopia.
Could be
Characters.
too.
Especially with a new movie coming out this fall
And
or
we're
winter.
getting the enhancements to Animal Kingdom as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's no presence other than a meet and greet at Disneyland Resort.
Yeah.
So that would
And that's in
to me,
DCA.
that's what I
It's
was
not even
feeling.
at Disneyland. It's at
Yeah.
DCA.
well,
So-
we will have to
Which
wait
I'm
and
here
see.
for. I love the characters from
Yeah.
Zootopia, and the new characters look pretty awesome too.
Per usual. As soon as we know, we'll let you know. So thank you for being here and listening to us speculate. We will bring you the details when we have them. We do have some details right now for Oktoberfest, Courtney.
Yes. Oktoberfest is here at Downtown Disney. Now through October 6th.
Now I'm pumped.
You can enjoy Ballast Point Brewing Company Schnitzelburger, which is a crispy pork cutlet, caramelized mushrooms and onions, a Batzada bread on a Bavarian pretzel bun, and a Ballast Point stein of beer. The best part, you get to keep the stein with their package deal. I didn't realized when I put it in there that it was only for Ballast Point, but Ballast Point is an awesome brewery.
That
Yeah.
looks amazing. We always have to talk about food, and then it ruins the rest of the show for me because I'm sitting here like drooling. I love a good schnitzel, so
I love a good Oktoberfest. That's one of my favorite beers of the year. So, for being someone that drinks a lot of craft beer, I love the hell out of my Sam Adams Oktoberfest.
Really?
But I wish, even though this part is in Ballast Point, which is kind of in the middle of downtown Disney, I wish they would also do some like traditional like German Oktoberfest festivals at the stage.
Yeah, and maybe
Yeah.
next year they will. I know it's the first full year of having the stage, so.
Yeah. So that'd be pretty cool.
Well, when they said Oktoberfest, I thought it was all throughout all of downtown Disney. I didn't realize it was only at Ballast Point. So, because that's what I was thinking. I was like, hey, like that whole entire like grassy area is just open. Maybe they're doing something there, but it's
drinking
Ballast
tournaments, Einmaß tournaments. You could have beer mations. You could have people walking around serving you beer in lederhosen.
That's how I say goodbye sometimes. Lederhosen.
Have you guys ever been to a Hofbrauhaus? Like a Hofbrauhaus? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to the one.
They have one in Morro Bay.
Oh, I've been to the actual one in Munich, and it's so crazy. Like I can't remember. I know I've been to the one. There's one in Vegas I've been to, and I've been to one that was in Chicago. I'm not sure it's still in Chicago.
I've been wanting to go to the one in Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, do they paddle you at the American ones?
No.
Oh.
The ones in like the one that I always go to in like Morro Bay, it's just kind of like a cafeteria style where you just go down the line and you get what you want, like the clam strips or the French dips, but like that doesn't. I didn't paddle you. No, I don't know.
Taking a slight detour.
It's called the Hofbrau, but I don't think it's an actual Hofbrauhaus or whatever you're thinking of.
Well, no, so the thing is, obviously, the European culture and American culture is different, but they are all sister stores. I'm talking about the original one in Munich, but yeah, they will paddle you.
Well, we got to plan a trip to Oktoberfest in Munich. That's been one of my bucket list items.
You want to be paddled?
I just want to be there. I'll drink beer, and then ride the roller coasters after. I don't care. I want to do it all. Das Boot. Twist. I've seen Beer Fest.
So it's actually right outside of like the town square, and they have this thing called the Glockenspiel, and it's this giant clock that just comes out and like all the little pieces spin around. It's so cool.
Like a small world for adults.
Yeah, it is. And then they have like their live performers in their like little square there. It's fun. But it's
I want to do the slappy face dance like Chevy Chase on European Vacation.
Crazy. But yes. Speaking of exciting though, level 99.
Yes.
This sparked some conversation.
Yeah. So this is like a gaming place now. It's taking the place of the NBA experience in Disney Springs. So it's finally starting to look different, basically. So it's now like an LED screen out there, and it says level 99 coming to Disney Springs West Side. It's taking like I said, it's taking over the NBA experience building, and we're finally starting to see some signs of progress on this place. So they did show like video that's up on the screen. They did show video inside.
I'll put it back up.
Yeah.
I forgot to scroll to the side. There we go.
It's a massive 45,000 square foot interactive gaming venue. Will feature over 60 challenge rooms and duels, along with a 2-story bar serving handcrafted cocktails, local beers, and award-winning Detroit-style pizza.
We don't have an open swinging axes.
I guess, like they said, it's an escape room kind of thing going on. You got to be an American Ninja Warrior apparently to get through there. But the food looks
Challenge
amazing right
accepted.
there.
Mhm.
We don't have an opening date yet, but hopefully it's soon since they're starting to like put stuff in there. So if it's opened in when we go in December, maybe we'll try and figure out how to go in there. But I don't think it's opening this year though.
Did we mention it was at Disney Springs?
Yes, I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, so Disney Springs.
Mhm.
I'm just like these videos even are just really cool. But yes.
Well, this is from the Disney Food Blog, which is by AJ,
Mhm.
which Joey just had on
Hey,
DU.
our friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Joey.
This looks cool though.
Something a little
Yeah.
does.
I'm not-
Something a little sad happened yesterday though.
Yeah. This was really sad. So, and the Disney, so, Dr. Jane Goodall, we all know her work with a lot of, primates and just in her conservation efforts throughout her whole life. But she also was one of the, I can't even think of the word, but she really helped out with Joe Rody and helping design and create Animal Kingdom, and not just the look, but the whole story of the conservation and everything that went into Animal Kingdom and what made it such a beautiful park inside out. And we were mentioned on our live last night, but like when you go to the Tree of Life, and as you're going into the theater, there's the last carving is of a chimpanzee, and right next to it is a token, like a plaque, about for Jane. So
Oh.
I should have brought it. I took a picture of it last time I was there, but
Yeah,
then even
so-
Mr. Bob Iger said something. So go ahead and read it if you like.
Oh, yeah, sure. So yeah, Bob Iger made a statement and he said, Dr. Jane Goodall, Dame of the British Empire. She was a Dame of the British Empire. That's so cool. UN Messenger of Peace and founder of the Jane Goodall Institute, had a profound impact on our world and all those who inhabit it. She was a powerful advocate for protecting wildlife and wild places, and her extraordinary career has proven to be an inspiration for generations of people, including so many of us at Disney. We were proud to collaborate with her on a number of important projects, including the instrumental role she played in the creation of Disney's Animal Kingdom. This part is my favorite coming up. I'll never forget when she was asked by a reporter where in the world she would choose to live if she were an animal. Her response was Disney's Animal Kingdom, because that's where animals get the best care. Her legacy will live on, both in the movement she helped shape and the many people she inspired. So yes, rest in peace to Jane Goodall. I mean,
Definitely.
you could go on for hours talking about like things from like my childhood. Like I remember hearing about Jane Goodall consistently as a child. Like she was the good news, So
I grew up
it's one of
watching her
those-
on like Johnny Carson. You know,
Yeah.
well,
she'd always
I wasn't
he'd always
watching
have
on
her
Johnny
on and
Carson,
Jack
but-
Hanna. Oh,
Jack
I'm
Hanna,
old.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're
I
older.
remember Jack
You're not
Hanna.
old. I remember.
But even
Jack
I
without
remember
the
Jack
Disney-
Hanna.
even without the Disney connection, I mean, she's a legend. So
Yes,
Mhm.
for sure.
Rest in peace.
And we may be getting some Marvel Legends coming to the Disney Cruise Line.
Yeah.
Courtney.
So we are getting. Hold on, let me see. There we go. So we are getting Magic and Marvel Mayhem awaiting us on the Disney Destiny. They are storytellers. Zaya and Gamble are bringing immersive tales and a hilarious adults-only Marvel comedy show to the hero and villain-packed voyage. So Zaya is giving me Agatha vibes.
yeah, totally.
For sure. And I don't know, Gamble, he's giving me like, I don't know. I want to say sort of Carmitage, but not really. I can't place where you would.
Sorcerer
It's like-
Supreme.
Like not that, but like one of the like students.
Well, he's
don't
not
know.
giving me Hulk vibes, but definitely Mark Ruffalo vibes.
Very much so. At least the artist
I was
rendering.
looking at the woman and I was like, she looks like Ming-Na Wen to me. I was like,
Really? No, but like her outfit, like definitely screams like Agatha inspired. So plus she's supposed to be like a gypsy fortune teller kind of thing. So like, I can definitely see that.
Yeah,
But I like that it's a comedy thing, not like a kind of rehash, just superhero show.
Yeah, but also it kind of goes along the same lines as like on the Wish you have the storytellers, the royal storytellers, because it's the Wish and the princesses. So they tell the stories of all the princesses in like really like 30 seconds, like little fast things, and plus they have like a whole fanfare thing when you enter on the ship. And on the Treasure, you have storytellers as well that do the whole like Indiana Jones in 30 minutes kind of thing. Like they do that in Sarabi. So I was expecting them to have storytellers, but I didn't know they were going to be like Marvel themed. That's kind of cool.
and funny ones at that.
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys have anything else you want to share before we close out this extra magic 45 minutes?
Yes.
Niners and Rams are going to overtime.
Cool. But also next week on Dancing with the Stars they are celebrating Disneyland's 70th anniversary. And so you will be able to see like them filming in the parks this week. It'll have that footage on next week's show on Tuesday. They're also dancing to Disney songs. They are dancing to Space Mountain theme and to what was the other theme park one?
You said a Cantina band?
Yeah, the Cantina band. Friend Like Me is in there. Also, there was another like theme park specific one. I'm hoping it's the Michael Giacchino Space Mountain theme, but it might not be. I don't know. But yeah, it's all going to be Disney. What?
Nothing can stop us now.
Unfortunately, they're not dancing to that one. But yeah, Zootopia, there's Bop to the Top in there. So all Disney songs and everything celebrating the 70th anniversary is next week on Tuesday.
Well, we thank you for celebrating the theme parks with us tonight. If you have enjoyed this episode, please scroll down on your podcast player and give us a 5-star rating. And if you have an extra minute to leave a written review, we would love that too. Or share us with a theme park loving friend. It only takes a few seconds, and it tells the podcast players and YouTube and everywhere else that you're listening and watching that you like what we're doing, and it'll keep giving us the opportunity to keep doing it. So check out our amazing sponsors, our free Discord, and our Patreon page. Links to everything are in the show notes. And until next time, we'll see you at the parks.
Bye.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past, and here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.